Hi Leo, my name is Audrey Alison and this is your October forecast for 2014. I'm very happy to be here. I'm indoors today because it's been raining and then not raining and raining again, and I don't want to risk any technical difficulties with my computer in this Mercury retrograde outdoors. I'm starting to feel Mercury slowing up because he is my ruling planet by 2 minutes. So I feel this energy now. I'm very tongue-tied, I'm stuttering, so bear with me in these readings. But I'm feeling good. Let's get to it because there's a lot going on in October. It's a game-changing month. And there's a lot happening in your 4th house of home. And there's a lot of endings and beginnings for you, Leo, and I'm feeling it. Mercury retrogrades at the top of the month on October 4th at 2 degrees Scorpio. This is affecting your 4th house of home. Now, with Mercury retrograding in the home, you really can expect to see a lot of maintenance people this transit. Maybe technicians for the cable going out, plumbers, electricians for the lights that don't stop flickering. There's a lot of weird energy in the house with a Mercury retrograde. Appliances go on the fritz. Anybody who's actually in the process of trying to find a new home or apartment, you can expect some delays here. Delays and miscommunications and missed messages. It's a typical retrograde, but falling in the home, it's regarding the foundation of where you're living. So you can expect to see some things there. However, this isn't the full retrograde because Mercury is retrograding deeper in this transit on the 10th, retrograding back into Libra. This is your 3rd house of communications. So having the planet of communication retrograde into the sector of communications, Leo, keep your mouth shut. You're not making too much sense from the 10th through the 25th, unfortunately. But it's really hard with the speech. This video is for Leo Sun and Leo Rising. So your speech, your communications aren't really being understood. People might be misunderstanding you. It's not a great time to initiate interviews for jobs. No. Wait till November. We also, in this retrograde, is ensconced between 2 eclipses. So a little bit before Mercury retrogrades into this 3rd house on the 8th, we have a full moon total lunar eclipse. This is at 15 degrees Aries in your 9th house. 9th house of higher education, 9th house of faraway foreign travel, abroad, overseas travel. The sun is in complete opposition with the moon, obviously, in the full moon eclipse. But this is not a time to travel abroad. If you have to, you might see massive delays. You might miss a flight. Communications might be off. Also, the full moon brings something to an ending. So those of you in courses or in school or studying, you could be ending a studying class at this time with the full moon on the 8th. Now, Mercury retrogrades deeper into this 3rd house of communications on the 10th, and it's just making things confusing. So even though you might not be saying things right, you're really not understanding what people are saying to you correctly either. There's just a little bit of a glitch in October for you, Leo. If you could go inward, that would be great. You know, revise, rewrite, analyze, edit. That's what a Mercury retrograde's for. It's for doing the inner work and then pushing forward next month in November, which is a great month for action. On the 23rd of October, the Sun and Venus enter Scorpio in this 4th house of home, though. So you're beautifying the home. You want to be home. And during the retrograde and the 2 eclipses, I advise that you be home. Not too much traveling should occur this month. If you can't help it, you can't help it. You know, the cosmos are here to guide you. Just to be forewarned is to be forearmed there. Having the Sun and Venus in the 4th, it means you want to buy beautiful things for the home. Or even, I did something very creative the other day. I took all of my artwork down and put in new pictures. I switched up all the newness of my framed paintings and pictures Some of them obviously I kept because they're gorgeous, but some of them I just really am attracted to certain locations in the world, and I just put all of these beautiful pictures in frames. I can see you doing something like that. Oh, not surprised too, because I am a Leo rising, so maybe I'm just ahead of the game here. I should start listening to my own forecasts for myself. So you might want to beautify the home. And with Venus, the ruling planet of Taurus, loves luxury, loves the sensual fabrics and sheets and the richness of smells and sophistication. So you could be incorporating a lot of this into the home environment, Leo, which is very sexy. That same day, on the 23rd, is our new moon partial solar eclipse at 0 degrees Scorpio in the home. There's a new beginning in the home sector. I'm going to tell you how this could apply to you as well, because this is applying to me this way, so maybe this will apply to others. On the 8th of October, the full moon could bring an ending to the 9th house. Now, in my personal astrological chart, I'm a Leo rising, but Aries in this full moon doesn't rule all of my 9th house. I'm at 17 degrees Aries, so my 10th house of career could be really affected. And it depends on what your personal natal chart looks like and to the degree in which these sectors really take up, you know, these chunks. So my career is affected in this full moon total eclipse, even though it's saying 9th house, by a certain amount of degrees. It's a matter of how much energy is going into the next sector. You could be bringing an ending to a certain thing, an ending in the career, or an ending in the 9th house of study and long-distance travel. Your journey could come to an end at that time. And then on the 23rd, you can eclipse something new in regards to the home sector. So you could decide to leave a job and work from home and start something from home. Or leave a location, leave a far abroad concept in the past, and start something new right out of your home, which could be amazing. On the 25th of October, Mercury goes direct at 16 degrees Libra in this 3rd house of communications, making up for the nonsense you've been saying for the first half of the month. Having Mercury go direct in the sign of the 3rd house of Libra for you is making up for some of the miscommunications. That's when you're going to find a lot of lost emails, and the delays that were occurring will start to push forward. Now, Mercury doesn't clear his shadow officially until mid-November, but officially he does go direct at that time on the 25th. November is safer for taking action and pushing forward with new career endeavors out of the home or new career endeavors anywhere. Yeah, to be safe, do November. But there's something initiating, even if it's just in the mind. This is all starting around the partial solar eclipse of the 23rd. On the 26th, Mars enters Capricorn, and this is in your 6th house. Now, I love this transit. The 6th house is health. 6th house is health, and it's daily habit and routine. So, Mars, the planet of action and aggression, moving into the health sector, love it. He's giving you energy to work out. He's giving you energy to stick to your commitments. He's ambitious. He's driven. He's got will and determination. And you'll have an excess of energy. If you're working out, this is the perfect time to start your workout routines and stick to them. You'll be sweating a lot in the health sector. You could find on a health level that your body is expelling a lot of heat. You could be flush a lot in the face and the chest when Mars is in the 6th and the 1st, but since it's a health issue, I think that you could find maybe you're overheated. If anything, you could run a fever, which isn't always a bad thing. Sometimes you need a little bite. I want to pull the cards, Leo, and see what they have to say. I want to focus on the 2 eclipses and the Mercury retrograde energy and see what comes up for you. And also, if you'd like a reading with me, I read all through the week, and you can find me at audreyallison.com and on Facebook at Audrey Allison Astrology and Tarot. We have the Queen of Coins as your first card. Love it. The master of your environment and occupation, 10th house and 4th house, what I was just referring to. Ooh, I love it. I feel like I'm giving myself a reading too. Listen, it doesn't get higher than the Queen of Coins unless you're a man and it's the King of Coins. But I love this because she is able to pick the reward, the fruit. She's able to pick her reward for everything that she's planned and worked so hard for. Second card. Oof. Love it. Passion. Sacrifice. This is the Nine of Wands, Nine of Fire, Nine of Staves. And it's called the Gray Wolf. Overcome with passion. Overcome with passion. You're ambitious, Leo. You have, this is fire too, baby. Look at that. It's the fire for you. You have something that you're starting and you're on fire. You're going to go for it. It's going to be amazing. You got to stick with it. Just give it a minute. It's going to be fine. October's going to be fine towards the end. Two of Coins. Shared resources. Now, you don't have your 8th house hit in this, but also this card means fated transformation too. The lion eating the eagle's head. Don't bite off more than you can chew in the finance sector. You want to watch your credit card debt right now. Watch what you're putting out. I'll do a summation of this in a minute. Ooh, and I've pulled this 3 times already. The Four of Swords. Can I speak? This retrograde. The Four of Swords. The Four of Swords. Meditation. Going inward. Thinking. Meditative thought. Rest. Inner reflection. Peace. Inner peace. What's more important than that? And what's better than that? Now, I pulled this also as the last card in addition to the Four of Swords, and it's the Four of Wands. And you know what I'm noticing in a lot of these readings? I'm pulling the same number for different things. I did the Two of Coins and the Two of Swords in the previous reading. Now I'm doing the Four of Swords and the Four of Wands. So what this means, you could be thinking about your relationships. Your relationship sector isn't hit at all, thankfully, in October. You don't even want it lit up in between 2 eclipses and a retrograde. So, but what this is you're keeping your relationship desires and your relationship needs in the mind. You're not outwardly expressing them. You're not taking action towards them right now. And that's okay. That's what November and December are for. So keep them to yourself. And I actually think that you shouldn't share a lot of what's going on in that mind of yours, Leo. When it comes to your passion and your heart, you want to protect that shit. You want to keep it to yourself. Pardon my French. Okay, so something is brewing, though, with you. This is some serious passion and ambition and success. Success, Leo, and you deserve it, so good for you. My name is Audrey Alison, and I'm here all through the week if you'd like to read with me. Thanks for tuning in. I'm wishing you a beautiful October, and I'll see you next month, Leo. Bye. Have a sweet day.